Okay, so let's talk about it. AI, machine learning, deep learning. You hear these words thrown around everywhere, right? But what do they actually mean? It feels like people use them all to mean the same thing, and honestly, it gets super confusing. Well, today we're going to clear all that up. And I mean, really simple. So everybody's talking about AI, but do you really know the difference? Let's be real. In the next few minutes, I promise, we are going to break this down in a way that just clicks. No computer science degree required, I swear. By the end of this, it's all going to make perfect sense.
Okay, let's dive in. We have to start with the biggest idea of them all, artificial intelligence. AI. This is kind of the granddaddy of the whole concept. It's the big dream that started everything.
So, what is it? Well, you can think of AI as this huge, broad idea. The entire mission is just to make machines that can think or act like humans. That's it. If a computer can solve a problem or make a decision or do anything that would normally take a human brain, well, that falls under the giant umbrella of AI. And here's the thing, you're probably not even realizing how much you use it. I mean, every single day. You ask Alexa to play a song? Yep, that's AI. Google Maps finds you a faster route to avoid a traffic jam. That's AI working for you. It's that smart layer on top of technology that makes our lives so much easier. Okay, so AI is the big goal, making machines smart. But how do we actually do that? I mean, how do you make a machine smart? Well, one of the most important ways, and probably the one you hear about most, is something called machine learning. Now, this is where things get really interesting. See, traditionally, if you wanted a computer to do something, a programmer had to write specific instructions for every single possibility. Like, if you see this, then do that. It was all hard-coded. But machine learning, it totally flips the script. Instead of giving the machine rules, we give it data. Lots and lots of examples. And we basically say, here, you figure out the patterns. The machine learns from experience, just like we do. You see this in action all the time. Think about when you open up Netflix or YouTube. The recommendations you get, that's not some person guessing what you might like. It's a machine learning system that has looked at everything you've watched before and learned your tastes. Or think about your email spam folder. How does it know what's junk? Because it's been shown millions and millions of spam messages, and it's learned to spot them. It's not following a simple rule. It's recognizing a pattern. Okay, so machine learning is amazing for finding patterns in, structured data. But what happens when the problem is way more complicated? What if we want a computer to actually understand what's in a picture or listen to human speech and know what we're saying? For that, well, we need to go even deeper.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How would you even begin to teach a computer to tell the difference between a cat and a dog in a photo? Or to understand the nuance in a sentence? You can't just put that into a spreadsheet, right? This messy, real-world stuff, images, sound, text, it requires a whole different level of power.
And that's where deep learning comes in. So deep learning is a special type of machine learning that's inspired by, get this, the human brain. It uses something called a neural network, and you can just picture it as a web of interconnected nodes, kind of like neurons in our brain. It has all these layers, and as data passes through each layer, it gets analyzed at a deeper and deeper level. This structure is what allows it to learn from massive, messy data sets, like all the photos on the internet. And this is the technology behind some of the most mind-blowing stuff we see today. When your phone unlocks with Face ID, that's deep learning. A self-driving car identifying a stop sign versus a pedestrian, deep learning. And of course, chatbots like ChatGPT that can hold a conversation with you, you guessed it, that's deep learning at its finest. All right, so we've got AI, the big idea. We've got machine learning, the process of learning from data, and we've got deep learning, the brain-like approach for complex problems. Now, let's put it all together so you can see exactly how they relate. Honestly, the best way to think about this is with a really simple analogy. You know those Russian nesting dolls? The ones where you open one up and there's a smaller one inside and another smaller one inside that? That's exactly what this is like. Take a look at this. It lays it out perfectly. Artificial intelligence is the biggest doll. It's the whole field. Then you open it up, and inside you find machine learning. It's a type of AI. And then you open that one up, and inside you find the smallest doll, deep learning. It's a special, more advanced type of machine learning. See? One fits right inside the other. And if we break it down on a table, it becomes even clearer. AI is the whole scope, any smart machine. Machine learning is more specific. It's focused on learning from data. And deep learning is even more specific. It uses those complex neural networks to handle things like face recognition and natural language. Each one is just a more focused version of the last. So, okay, why do we even care about these definitions? Why does it matter? Well, it matters because this isn't science fiction anymore. This technology is woven into our daily lives, and understanding the basics is, well, it's becoming pretty essential. So if you walk away with just one thing from this, let it be this. All deep learning is a type of machine learning, and all machine learning is a type of AI. But, and this is the important part, not all AI uses machine learning. Remember those old simple rule-based programs? That's still technically AI, but it's not learning on its own. That's the crucial difference. And there you have it. It's not so complicated after all, right? You've got the huge stream of AI, the data-powered engine of machine learning, and the super smart brain of deep learning. Now you know the real difference. So I'll leave you with a question to think about. Now that you get it, what's one part of your life that you think is going to be totally changed by this tech next?